6 years ago, I did the unthinkable. I put a woodworking shop in a carpeted space. In that time, we've built projects of all types: beds, chairs, dressers, cabinets, even huge custom built-ins. This isn't just a filming studio for YouTube, it's a functioning shop like many of you have, except mine is carpeted. Is that a bad idea with all the dust woodworking produces? Well, after experimenting with the idea for more than half a decade, I have some interesting thoughts about why you might want to consider putting carpet in your garage, shed, or other woodworking space. Let's start with why I chose to carpet my shop. For years, I'd been working out of a small garage, and I was always rearranging stuff to try to fit it in. So in 2019, I bought a commercial building, half of which I turned into a new shop. It had formerly been a retail space, so the floor was already covered with high-quality, short-pile commercial carpet, and I saw no reason to remove it. The internet, on the other hand, saw lots of reasons to remove it. Some claimed it would fill with dust and I would kick up clouds wherever I walked. Others said it would require so much maintenance it just wouldn't be worth it. And there seemed to be a general consensus among these naysayers that it would look like garbage within a year from all the glue, wood finishes, and other gunk that I assume covers the floors in their shops. I found the opposite to be true in all those cases. While there are a couple of stains here and there, I think it still looks great despite all the projects that have been done in here. Of course, I keep a clean shop, and that's a key factor. If I'm doing a large glue up that's going to drip everywhere, I'll lay down a canvas drop cloth. I do have a dedicated finishing room in the back, but I've put finish on some large projects out here in the main shop with drop cloths as well. Maybe you think drop cloths are a hassle, but I don't use them that often. Most of the messy work is combined to the 4x8 assembly bench, and that keeps the mess off the carpet. What about dust? Is that the big problem everyone said it would be? No, not at all. We've made a lot of messes in here, don't get me wrong. Handheld power tools like routers always blow dust all over the floor, but that's what a vacuum cleaner's for. In fact, I prefer a vacuum over a broom because it collects dust rather than pushing it around. That's how I cleaned my old garage workshop's concrete floors too. It's no more difficult to vacuum than it is to sweep. And in my opinion, it does a better job. Does the vacuum get all the dust in the carpet? Yeah, I think it does, or at least most of it. Remember, this is short pile commercial carpet. The dust can't go very deep. Sure, you'll find a little buildup around the edges if you look hard enough, but go look in all the hard-to-reach areas of any concrete shop floor. You'll see plenty of dust, more in fact, because sawdust can't blow across the carpet into the corners like it does on a smooth surface. In my opinion, carpet requires no more work to maintain than any other shop floor, but it does come with a lot of real benefits. For example, my back always hurt in my old shop. I had floor mats everywhere, not just in front of the machines and benches. Wherever I walked, there was a pathway of mats because a full day walking around on concrete was awful. Carpet totally changed things for me. It's like having one big floor mat you never step off. So why do I still have mats on top of the carpet in places? Well, when I'm on my feet a long time in front of a bench or a machine, it's nice to have even more padding. Some of them also cover things like cords that may otherwise be tripping hazards. And even though I've seen no wear to speak of in the last 6 years, mats in the high traffic areas will make the carpet last longer. What about mold? Well, the floor beneath this carpet is a cement slab, but it's dry in here. The space is also climate controlled. I have no mold or moisture issues whatsoever, despite living in a state where it's pretty humid in the summer. But I've also been in unheated garage workshops with carpet remnants on their floors. My grandfather's shop had carpet on a dirt floor. I never thought it smelled musty, but I suppose that would depend on the situation. Another question I get is if tools roll around on it easily. Yes, again, this is short pile commercial carpet. There's no padding beneath, and it's glued right on the concrete. I have many very heavy machines on big mobile bases, and they roll around just fine. So what would I do differently if I had the opportunity? In this shop, nothing, since the carpet was already in here. But if I was putting carpet in myself, I would go with carpet squares. I have these in the back office, and they're great because you can replace them if they get stained or if you wear them out in the high traffic areas. I'd watch carpet stores for them to go on clearance and buy lots of extras. I wouldn't even worry if they matched. Of course, the best way to get shop carpet on a budget is to call a contractor or installer and ask for some of the old carpet that they're changing out from a commercial space. You may have to pay a little, but it'll likely be pennies on the dollar. The biggest benefit of shop carpet, besides for the comfort under your feet, is how warm, quiet, and comfortable the shop feels. It's a completely different environment compared to a concrete shop. I feel like I'm working in a studio instead of a garage. Maybe that's not your thing, but I love it, and after 6 years, I have no regrets. By the way, I don't usually do shop tours, but I know I'm going to get some requests after this video. If enough people ask for one in the comments below, I may make one. But here's just a quick overview for those who don't need a lot of detail. The shop is broken down into several main areas. The main machine area in the back, the assembly area with the big work surface and all the clamps, the creative corner, as I call it, where I do turning and carving and that sort of thing, the hand tool area, which is perhaps my favorite part of the shop, and this is the teaching area, where we film detailed tutorials, courses, and other content that requires very fine work in a space that is always free from clutter. Anyway, if I get enough requests in the comments, I'll do a more detailed tour and we'll talk about the tools and machines and what I like and what I don't like. In the meantime, here's something else you'll find interesting. Ridge Carbide is the best kept secret in woodworking. I kid you not, their saw blades are second to none, both in quality and performance, and they're less expensive than the other ultra-premium brands. Do yourself a favor, use the link and the discount code below this video. You will never go back to cheap blades again.